Aries, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you for May 17th through May 23rd. I'm sorry, I'm a little late delivering this week. I don't know, for the last week or so, I have not been feeling great. So I'm definitely coming out of it, but my voice is weak. So I might be a little bit quieter today, just so you know. Not that I'm ever really all that loud, as some of you have absolutely told me. But yeah, so I'm just letting you know. And it was really sweet this morning. I don't know if any of you have dogs or cats or whatever. I'm sure you do. And, you know, Barney, obviously, he's my little buddy. He sleeps with me, right? So this morning, you know, and this happens, you know, every now and then, but it was just very notable this morning. When I was still sleeping, he does this thing where he will do this little, you know, this little soft, tiny lick on my nose. So like, if you've ever woken up to your dog's face in your face, which I do a lot, so I realize that he wakes me up and he wants me to think that I woke up all by myself, right? So I'm feeling these little kisses on my nose. I mean, and it's so gentle. Like you can tell he has intention to, you know, do it just enough, give me just enough of a little lick or a little kiss to wake me up. But then when I wake up, he doesn't want to, he thinks he gets away with me not knowing how I woke up. And it's just, I don't know, it's just so sweet because he's so intentionally gentle. Like he's not hitting me with massive, you know, licky kisses. You know, it's these little tiny little kisses on the nose, like, you know, can you wake up? Can you take me out? Can you feed me breakfast? I don't know. It's so cute because it reminds me, honestly, what it reminds me of is when I was real little, you know, and I would want, my dad would always make a big breakfast on Sunday, and he liked to sleep in on Sunday too, but I'm an early riser. So I would go in and I would do things like that to wake him up, to eat breakfast, because I'm definitely an early person. So anyway, getting back to this, Aries, we are looking at what is emotionally inspiring somebody about you, where the fearful emotions are, and what is the topic? What's the number one thing emotionally that needs to be addressed, okay, or discussed? So let's start here. What do we have here? Okay, so we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So we're talking about what emotionally inspires this person. And then we have codependency. You know, I feel like on some level, this person, you know, you might support this person in a lot of different ways, okay? They might rely on your support, on your, you know, ability to take action, on your leadership. You know, I feel like whoever this is, especially if you're not with them right now, they are really missing you. Okay? Like you might have been the leader in this relationship or in this connection. You might have been, in a lot of cases, you might have been the masculine in this connection. Or this is a masculine that, you know, relied heavily on their feminine, you know, to take charge in some way. So let's see, what do we have? All right, so we have the Seven of Inspiration, which is the Seven of Wands. You know, I feel like you might have, you might have stood up for yourself in some way. You might have um, drawn a line in the sand. You might have created some type of boundary. Um, I don't feel like this person does well on their own. This is not somebody that we would ever consider a loner. They might be a fire sign, okay? They might be a Capricorn. Sometimes that codependency card, can be the devil. Okay, this person likes to have a partner, likes to have a connection, likes to be in relationship. All right, so I feel like you might have set some boundaries with this person. You might have felt like they were taking advantage in some way, or there was an imbalance in the give and take between the two of you. And then we have the Death card. Okay, so this is card of Scorpio. You might be dealing with the Scorpio, but there might have been an ending in a connection because somebody here really laid out or drew a line in the sand. Drew a line in the sand for some reason, and it could be because this person showed some codependent tendencies in some way towards you, or this might have been you. Okay, you might have showed some codependent tendencies. All right, it might be bringing this to light for you, or it might be bringing this to light for somebody else here. Let's clarify. So we have the Knight of Emotions, which is the Knight of Cups. So what might have been going on here for some of you is you might have drew a line in the sand around keeping a connection secret, okay, with somebody. All right, and this codependency could be your person being possibly involved with somebody else or some other type of relationship or connection, and you said no more. Okay, if it's not a situation like that, you might have drawn a line in the sand about somebody not really being able to speak their emotions or their feelings. This Death card, I'm feeling ending here. We've got the Hanged Muse, which is the Hanged Man. So I feel like somebody is hung up on how this ended. And then we have the Muse of Materials. This is actually the King of Pentacles. So I feel like somebody might feel very unstable right now. Might be worried that this ending here, whatever happened between the two of you, this death to this connection or relationship, threw somebody off their stability, right? Because we have codependency here. This could be you. You might feel, again, I'm feeling whoever was left behind in this situation, or whoever and for a lot of you, I feel like you cut this person off because there was either a codependency somewhere else in another relationship, or somebody wasn't open emotionally with you and you needed that. You were dying to hear them discuss and talk out their feelings, but I don't feel like they did that. And they might not have done that because they were involved somewhere else and they kept you a secret. I don't know how you keep an Aries a secret, honestly. Aries would have to be the worst person in that type of situation. But I feel like it has thrown somebody off their stability, and they are definitely hung up on this situation. So what is the fear emotionally here? Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So we have codependency and we have deception. So you might have cut this person off because of this, because there was deception here somewhere. And again, it could be that you were a secret and you drew the line in the sand and said, you know what, I'm not going to do this. Right? I don't want to do this anymore. You don't want to be a part of deception. You know, it might have started off, you know, in a beautiful way, but that might have been a missing piece of information, that this person might have been otherwise involved, or they might have been, you know, very cut off from their emotions, and you are taking it as deception. In other words, if somebody can't fully express themselves, they're not only deceiving themselves, but they're deceiving the person that they're with, right? So let's see what this deception is about. All right, so yeah, 5 of Wands. For a lot of you, this is about somebody that literally couldn't express their emotions, okay? Because, you know, and I don't know, you might have expressed yourself. I'm fairly certain you probably did on some level. But with the 5 of Wands, you know, this can be a card of drama. This can be a card of, you know, there are other people involved in some way, or other people are watching and this person felt uncomfortable to express themselves. Or this could be they just didn't, they never really knew where they stood with you. And then we have the Strength card of Leo. Where does ultimate strength come from? Being able to make your heart vulnerable. That's what this person fears. So there's a tendency to be, you know, what you would consider deceitful, not being forthcoming, not being open, not being vulnerable. So there might have felt like there was really a lack of intimacy here, or that you couldn't get past a certain point with somebody. It's like, what is wrong? What is going on? If you were a secret, then you knew what was going on, okay, and why somebody possibly was less likely to share the level of emotion that they had or involve themselves in deception. I feel like this person absolutely wants you around, wants to be with you, but there, it feels like there's a block here. What's this 5 of Wands? All right, so we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, what else? The 8 of Materials, which is the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like this person would say that they tried with you. They tried to communicate, but they might have spoke to you about emotions in a very kind of cold manner. Like you could probably think of a conversation where it's like, who are you talking to? Are you talking to your dentist, or are you talking to me? Like, why are we talking like this? Why are we, you know, talking while we're getting our tires changed? Something like that. Like very, very cold or very inappropriate, very just matter of fact. Which came across in a deceptive manner to you. Strength, Ace of Inspiration, so Ace of Wands. This is what this person is afraid of right here, is to be completely vulnerable and to show their passion. It feels like this person is like dead inside. That you've probably had that feeling before. Like, this person, what is wrong? Like, why can't they just have fun? Why can't they just be happy? Why can't they just, be passionate about what they want? It's not like they're going to buy, tires. Let's see. So this is the number one topic that needs to be addressed. Ooh, this might be how you feel. Unrequited love. Based on how they're behaving, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I feel like that might be, this might be how they feel. But what's ironic here is they're causing it. The fact they're actually acting like this, they're causing this because there's no passion here. The Fool. This is you, Aries. What needs to be discussed is, from their perspective, I feel like, is you. They might feel like you're not interested in them, but that's how they're acting towards you. Like, I feel like you're constantly scratching your head like, what is up here? This doesn't feel right. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, communication. So, and truthfully, this could be you too, okay? Just to give you awareness, that's how this person might be perceiving you, as not being interested. They want to talk about your communication in some way. Let's see. The Fool and Eight of Wands. Yeah, we have the Devil. Okay, so you might be the codependent one, and that's what they want to discuss. If, whoever is in this codependent energy might be so focused on what they need, what they want, right? That it's like, they're so focused on an end result, or they're so focused on what they need and want, that they don't consider how they're being seen and felt by the other person. Somebody here is completely unaware of how they make somebody feel. And how they make somebody feel is like, where's the passion? Where's the love? And it's getting lost in, it almost feels like a selfishness in some way. And then we have the Five of Materials, which is the Five of Pentacles. It's like somebody wants to talk, I feel like they want to talk to you about why it seems like you're not here in this relationship, or you want to talk to somebody about why it feels like they aren't present in this relationship or connection, why they didn't seem present. Okay, and I feel like it's, for a lot of you, it's you. Like, somebody wants to know why you might have left them, ending, or somebody wants to talk about the fact that you might have seemed codependent and acting like there was no passion here. That keeps coming through. One last message for Aries. I feel like this is one of those readings that's either going to really resonate or it's not going to resonate at all. What do we have? The Hermit, card of Virgo. Light in the unexpected. So the Hermit, you can see in this particular card, you can see she's looking right at the light. So somebody here, or both of you, might feel like you're in a very dark place, but it feels like there's going to be light shown on this connection in an unexpected way. In an unexpected way. It feels like that could be this conversation here. For a lot of the readings, you know, it's felt like here in the middle, the emotional fears were overpowering, but not in this reading. It feels like more like this conversation could easily happen. And I feel like until this conversation happens, both people are feeling like they're alone in the relationship, alone in the connection, or truly alone, and this connection has ended. Or this connection is getting ready to end because either somebody's a secret or somebody will just not emotionally open up because they're so worried about themselves. They're so worried about how something impacts them that they forget about how the other person feels. That's what I'm getting. All right? All right, Aries, that's what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, definitely reach out. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. All right, thanks so much. Bye.